Good morning to one and all person here. I am K. Hari Prakasam, Assistant Professor of English. Now I am going to speak about a grammar topic, tenses. Tenses are used to show the time of an action or event. English has three tenses, present, past, and future. These tenses divided into simple, continuous, perfect, and present continuous. This present tenses is divided into four: simple present, present continuous, present perfect continuous. Then past tense is divided into four: simple past, past continuous, past perfect continuous. Then future tenses are divided into simple future, future continuous, future perfect, and future perfect continuous. Then simple present tense. The simple present tense is used for regular action or general truth. For example, I eat breakfast every morning. The sun rises in the east. These tenses show the action of simple present tense. These incidents happens daily. We have to follow the certain rules to use simple present tenses. The subject plus V1 verb, then third person singular. If the subject is, we have to add after the verb yes, es or ies. I play football. She plays football. V1 verb is a base verb play or work. Then V2 verb is a past tense. For example, played or worked. Then V3 verb, past participle verb, played or worked. Then present perfect participle verb, playing or working. When did we use adding yes, es, and ies for the third person singular? For most of the verb ends with add yes. He eats, she walks. Then the verb ends with O letter, CH, SH, SS, X, Z, and we have to add ES. For example, he goes. The verb end with O. Then she watches. The verb end with CH. Then if the verb ends in a consonant Y, we have to change Y into IES. For example, she studies. Study ends with Y. We have to add the third person singular subject. We have to remove Y, then add IES. Then he tries, it flies. The last one, if the verb ends with vowel plus Y, just we have to add S. He plays. Before the letter Y, the letter is a vowel sound A, so that we have to add yes. She obeys, she enjoy. Then present continuous tense used for an action happening right now or around the present time. If the subject am, is, or, we have to add verb plus ing. Example, I am eating dinner. She is studying for her exam. Then present perfect tense used to show that an action was complete at an unspecified time. We are unable to know when the action is completed. We have to follow the certain rules for this. Subject have, has plus past participle verb, V3 verb. Example, I have finished my homework. Then she has worked here for 5 years. These action are completed unspecified time. Then the last one, present perfect continuous tense. We have to use it for this that begin in the past and end and or still continue or were recently completed. We have to use certain rules for this. Subject have, has been plus verb plus ing. For example, I have been reading for 2 hours. He has been working in the college since 2006. This action or begin in the past. Now the action is continue. Reading for 2 hours. Working in the college since 2006. Thank you.